Chapter 3, The Guardian of Bronzeville. The sanctuary hums with a deep, resonant vibration, as if every beam and brick remembers a song older than the city itself. Dust dances in the candlelight, swirling upward in slow spirals. Malachi stands frozen at the threshold, breath held tight, watching the room awaken like an ancient sleeper stretching for the first time in decades. Cariel steps forward with reverence, every movement deliberate. The church creaks beneath their feet as if responding to him, or more precisely, responding to Malachi's presence. A long crack runs along the wooden floorboards, glowing faintly with a soft golden light. Malachi's skin prickles. He can feel it, something stirring under the foundation. Something vast. Something aware. Cariel, he whispers, is this safe? No, Cariel answers plainly. Then he smirks softly. But it is necessary. The crack widens, not splitting the floor but blossoming like an opening eye. Light floods upward, rising in a slow pillar that bathes the sanctuary in warmth so intense Malachi feels his heartbeat sink to it. A voice booms from below, not loud, but resonant enough to vibrate his bones. He has returned. Malachi flinches. He. Who? The light condenses, twisting into shape, forming limbs. A torso. Wings so vast they fold and unfold like banners made of sunlight. A towering figure rises from the floor, its body composed of living radiance, every feather inked with shifting scripture. The Guardian. Cariel bows his head deeply. Malachi follows his lead out of instinct. The Guardian lowers its gaze toward Malachi. Even with a face made of light, he can feel its eyes lock onto him, heavy, ancient, knowing. Child of the covenant. Blood of Eliah Dre. You stand at the threshold your ancestors forged. Malachi's throat tightens. His great-grandmother's name hits him with unexpected force. He barely knows her story. Hardly knows her faith. And yet, something in the Guardian's voice stirs an old ache in him, a longing he can't articulate. Cariel steps forward. He has been marked by a revenant, one born of his own fragmented memory, now transformed. The Guardian's wings flare outward, casting a radiant gust that rattles the pews. Yes, it growls softly. I sense the disturbance at the water's edge. A being forged from personal grievance. Allowed to mature in spiritual dark. Malachi feels a stab of guilt, instinctive and deep. I didn't mean, I never wanted. The Guardian's light dims slightly, as if softening. You are not blamed, Malachi Dre. Trauma is fertile soil in which shadows often plant seeds. It is not your fault for growing human. Cariel's expression flickers with quiet approval. Malachi exhales shakily. Can you destroy it? The Guardian's wings fold. The candles flicker in response. I can, it says slowly. But doing so will tear from you the memories that birthed it. And the lessons learned through them. Malachi stiffens. Meaning what? Cariel steps closer, voice low. Meaning you would forget the pain. But also the healing. The Guardian inclines its head. Your identity would be altered. Your testimony diluted. The story of your becoming, unwritten. Malachi's stomach knots. He remembers nights alone. He remembers the dreams. He remembers the breakthrough moments with God. He remembers the quiet strength that came from surviving. Lose the revenant. Lose the shadow. Lose the struggle. Lose the growth. Cariel watches him carefully. You must choose with clarity. But Malachi shakes his head. I'm not making the same decision again. I won't run from my past, and I won't erase it. The Guardian's wings flicker with approval. Then your choice is clear. The light shifts, gathering around the Guardian's hand, swirling into a sphere like molten gold. You seek not escape, but empowerment. Malachi steps back instinctively. What are you giving me? A mantle, the Guardian answers. A weapon not to destroy the Revenant, but to confront its next evolution. The sphere pulses. Cariel whispers, Malachi. This is rare. Even for your lineage. The guardian lifts the sphere of light higher. This is Aaliyah's echo. Malachi blinks. My great-grandmother. What did she do? The guardian's voice deepens. She made a covenant to defend her bloodline from spiritual predation. A vow strong enough to echo through generations. Her voice still resonates in heaven's memory. And it can resonate in yours. Malachi's breath catches. What does it do? It allows you to speak with authority over the very shadows that seek to consume you. Not borrowed authority. Inherited. A hush falls over the sanctuary. Malachi steps forward, heart pounding. Give it to me. The guardian tilts its radiant head. You accept the burden. Once taken, it cannot be returned. Malachi looks between Cariel. The candles. The cracked floor glowing with covenant light. He thinks of the Revenant's new form, rising from Lake Michigan like a living nightmare. He nods. I accept. The guardian presses the sphere of light to Malachi's chest. A heartbeat. A rush of heat. A surge of spiritual pressure floods through him like fire and electricity intertwined. He gasps, stumbling as visions flash behind his eyes, his great-grandmother praying fiercely, spiritual storms she weathered, battles fought invisibly around her. And then, the light sinks into him. Malachi straightens, breath shaking, eyes burning with something new. Not power. Authority. Cariel watches quietly, reverently. The guardian steps back. The Revenant will sense this awakening. It will come. And now, child, its wings flare like dawn. You are no longer prey. The candles extinguish at once. The sanctuary plunges into shadow. Only Malachi glows faintly in the dark. A sign. A warning. A new beginning.